younger generations who were not yet born on September 11th or were too young to really remember what happened that day, what is your message for them, for those that are listening today?
Much like Pearl Harbor, it's never forget, you know. We can never forget what happened on that day when our backs were against the wall. And that's what happened after the attack on Pearl Harbor, when fascism and Nazism and imperialism was on the rise, and Western allies had to unite together and push back against that. Thankfully, we won. The nature of what happened on September 11th, very, very different. The battle that we've been in for 25 years is an ongoing one. There are folks out there that really would love to see the United States fall, and we can never take for granted. And if we forget our past, we're bound to repeat mistakes again. We don't want to be vulnerable to that kind of attack again. We have to keep our defenses up. We have to keep our military strong. And the more that our children are educated about what happened on that day and the things that led up to it that we didn't see, the dots that we didn't kind of connect and all that, perhaps we will, this next generation will serve in a different way. I've been to all the academies. I've been to West Point. I played concerts there. I played concerts at Annapolis. I've played concerts at the Air Force Academy, Merchant Marine Academy, Coast Guard Academy. Been to all those academies, and I'm going back to Merchant Marine later this year. Um, they tend to get neglected, so we don't want to do that. So I'm going back there. But when I go to the academies and I see these young people, I'm very, very impressed. It's incredible to see who we have that are going to the academies, the future leaders, and they're going to be the ones to go out and tell the story to their fellow young folks. And we want our young adults, our young students, to really understand what's going on, what happened 25 years ago. We take them to Shanksville, we take them to the 9/11 Museum, we take them to the Pentagon, and we're trying to do our bit to make sure that these young people know what happened and that they never forget.
And you've been hosting the National Memorial Day concert for almost 2 decades. Can you tell us a little bit about the significance of this one coming up on the 250th anniversary of our beautiful country?
I'm so glad that they're doing a segment on the 250th anniversary where we get to look back at our history and look back at what has happened to keep us free over the years, the millions that have given their lives in service to our country. We get to honor that this year. We get to pay tribute. We get to salute. It'll be great to be up on stage with the National Symphony playing some great music during that segment.
Thank you, Gary, for everything you have done for our country and continue to do.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Never love you.